Have you ever felt called towards something or felt like there was something you were being led to do in your life? Hi, I'm Beth Strathman. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about destiny. So if you have ever felt called to do something in your life, it could be that was your destiny calling you. It might sound far-fetched, but there is this inexplicable knowing. That's what destiny is. It's an inexplicable knowing that there is something out there for you, something that you're meant to achieve or do in your life at some point in your life. And knowing this, I guess, in a way, helps you to make sense of the world and how you fit into it. Destiny is a word that comes from Latin, and it means a purpose or design. And another form of the word in Latin also means something that is determined, chosen, or appointed. So in a way, I guess, destiny, coming from those root words, is the unique purpose that you have in life that you determine on your own, or you find it on your own. Now, the ancient people, Greeks, Latins, Sumerians, Assyrians, all over the world, even still today, indigenous cultures, they looked at life as though each separate one of us has a predetermined life, in terms of not that it's like set in stone, every little thing that we do, but this larger idea of destiny was sort of predetermined. You were sort of born to it. So in other words, you had a certain set of circumstances that you were born into, known as your fate, that and also the things that happen in your life, the things that you can't control. All of that is your fate. And if you encountered whatever life threw at you and did it in the best way possible, that you would ultimately achieve this ultimate destiny of yours in life. Now, speaking of ancient cultures, there is a story in the Jewish tradition of what is called the angel of conception. She was referred to as Layla. And the story of Layla basically is that it was her job that she would, with each new little soul, while it was still in the womb, she would come and educate that little soul by the light of a candle. She would be in the womb and she would tell the soul everything that was going to happen to it during life and what it was going to become. And then just before the infant was born, Layla would blow out the candle and the child would come into the world. And just before it fully entered our world, she would put her finger to the child's lip to shush it. And when she did that, the child just forgot everything that she had just told it in the womb. So it was sort of intentional forgetting that, it wouldn't be any fun if you knew everything that was going to happen. So we have this sort of inner sense that we kind of feel like we should go in a particular direction, but we don't really know what it was. And that's how in the Jewish tradition, through this story, they explained how that inner sense is there, but we don't have a conscious knowing of everything that's going to happen to us. And by the way, when Layla shushed the infant, she put her finger to the top lip, and if you notice, you probably have this little indentation between your nose and your top lip, and that's called your philtrum. And it is said that it's from Layla shushing you. So a little factoid there for you. The quest in life then is, with this little inkling of knowing, but not full knowing, that we go out into the world and we basically find our destiny. We find that thing that we're meant to become, or that purpose, for example, that we have in our lives. And we've forgotten it because, after all, again, if we knew everything that was going to happen, it wouldn't be very challenging. Now, I just want to distinguish the terms fate and destiny, because a lot of times they're used interchangeably, and I think there's at least a slight distinction. Fate is all of the constraints you have in life, mainly that you don't control, right? They're things that happen around you and to you, but you didn't have any say in it. So things like when and where you're born, the time period that you're born into, the family that you're born into. And as you go through life, there are a lot of things that come your way, and you didn't cause them, and they may be kind of bad luck, at least they seem like it at the time, but it's something that you just need to manage and navigate your way through. That's your fate. In contrast, your destiny, as I've alluded to, is a longer trajectory in your life. It is the general arc of your life for what you're meant to become or to accomplish in life. So if you navigate your fate well, navigate those things that sometimes you don't always control, if you navigate those circumstances and people throughout your life well, the idea is that you will achieve your destiny or move further toward your destiny. I think the real challenge with destiny is that, again, we don't know what it is. We get these inklings maybe from time to time, a tug or a calling here and there, but it's really unknown to us. So we have to feel our way along. And again, referring back to Carl Jung, as he said, if the path you're on is clear, you're probably on someone else's path. That is, you're not going to have the exact same destiny as someone else. And so if you're trying to emulate somebody that you admire, that's great. But just know, probably you're going to encounter a twist of fate and get you recalibrated to your own destiny. That might be similar to someone else, but it's not going to be exactly the same. So no two people have the exact same destiny, and probably not the exact same fate either. So you'll probably continue to encounter twists and turns in your fate along the way the rest of your life. But it's yet to be seen whether or not you're going to achieve your destiny. Where does your destiny lie? Has it something to do with your career? Is it has something to do with family, other relationships, or something completely different that you can't even anticipate? Just keep following what calls to you, and you'll move nearer and nearer to your destiny, and most likely you'll achieve it.